Great and wonderful freedom fighters and lovers of freedom, my amazing Biafran peoples, especially my wonderful subscribers and those who are watching without subscription. Do you know that you guys are angels? I can only ask those watching without subscription to go ahead. Remember, it's free of charge. Smack the red button, click the notification bell, so whenever we upload, you'll be able to get notified. On this very particular video, you are going to see what the FBI have watched thoroughly, marked thoroughly for years, investigated thoroughly, and still investigating. They came up with this very caption: Islam, lie for a living. They can wait for years to achieve their evil game. I'm telling you, I want you to listen to a gray-headed man after the bomb blast in elementary school. People that have the mind to go after little children to bomb them. God intervened that the level of the calamity did not happen as they purported it. You are going to see the children. You're going to see the dead bodies. You are going to see the wounded. And you are going to see the eyewitness among the teachers. And you are going to see the lie of a representative of this cult called religion. I want you to watch.
This is
I want you guys to pay attention to what you're seeing here. These are elementary nursery school students that an Islamic bomber went after to kill them. But the mercy of God could not allow him to reach his aim by, finishing all of them. This is one of the teachers telling you what they saw.
Across the way
and you are going to hear what an elderly, gray-headed,
we saw him.
evil man
so that is
is talking about.
But God intervened.
After our assembly in the morning, I was in a class teaching the students, and all of a sudden we heard a sound. And on reaching
they
here,
celebrate death.
we saw the explosion and some
the
dead bodies
oil
around.
Water is not
and
compatible.
what we are hearing in the news now, that the government are saying is a gas explosion. While what we saw and the sound we hear is a bomb blast sound.
But something happened in the school.
So maybe the person that...
Sir, let's get this right. Something happened in the school.
I told you there's nothing happened in that school.
No, can we get this right?
There's nothing happened in that school. I was there. Okay. I was there. I was there myself.
Hang on a minute.
I'm not told. I was there physically.
Hang on a minute.
Yes, sir.
Well, we saw pictures of pupils that were blooded from the school. That means something happened. But the welder's shop that you said the bomb...
No, definitely.
No, hang on a minute. Let me speak, sir, please. I beg you, sir. We just want to get to the end of this.
Okay.
The welder's place that you said the gas explosion happened, nothing happened to the welder.
Yes.
But the students, there were pictures of students that were blooded. So how did that come about? The epicenter of the explosion, which is the welder's place, nothing happened to the welder. But the students in the school opposite were blooded. How come that happened?
As I'm talking to you, I cannot say a single person that was blooded in that school. And I was in the front of that school, opposite to the scene of the incident. So I cannot say
so
whether the explosion hit the welder or not. That's the work of God. So that's the work of God. You see, you can see you can have a motor accident, but the whole people may die. One can escape, and can escape without a single wound. So that is not an excuse. God can do miracle. God can save that man.
Well, Dr. Julie, just calm down. We're not harassing you. Just take it easy. Now, I need you to tell us.
No. I'm normal. I'm normal. Yes.
I need you to calm down. Don't worry. We just want to get the truth for the benefit of the Nigerian public. Now,
but why insisting that it must?
No, we are not
it must be a Bomblast.
No,
when we at the scene are telling you exactly what, and you are only acting on that come upon you.
No, we are not insisting on anything. We just want clarity. Okay.
Okay.
Now, okay. Let me ask.
Okay.
What, as a man in charge of emergency, response and all of that in Kanu State, I guess your colleagues in other states face the same challenge. When crisis occurs, when there's an emergency, you guys are summoned to come and help, rescue whatever you can still rescue. But in Kanu State, are there specific rules with regard to safety? A building code that is functional? Because we're talking about a welder shop, let's even go with that, using gas, having gas cylinder in a residential area in front of a school, and then this accident occurs. So what are the safety regulations in place, with regard to where people can toy around with inflammable materials? Not just in the Kanu, but, it happens after all in Lagos. There was a similar incident sometime early last year. We have had the petrol stations also exploding in residential neighborhoods. What are your thoughts about these safety considerations?
Yes.
And do you think there is an omission in this particular case in that regard?
You see, it's a problem of we Nigerians. We don't follow rules and regulations. When you try to enforce it, they politicize it. You see, this is our problem. Otherwise, we have agencies that takes care of rules and regulation in terms of safety. We have like here in Kanu, we have Kanu State Agency for the for Control Development. We have Fire Service. We have the SEMA. But people they don't even allow you to do your job. When you try to enforce it, they politicize it. But all the same, we make sure that the safety measures were taken in any building, so that such issue, if it's come, we can quickly rescue people from that instance. And you know it. So we are doing our best. So that's why yesterday when we went, we have been busy trying to rescue people. Those who are wounded, they are being taken to hospitals, various hospitals here in Kanu. We are doing it, NEMA are doing it, the Nigeria Red Cross and the rest of rescue team of disaster management here in Kanu.
Dr. Gili, somebody just sent in a text message.
Yes, sir.
And the person who shall remain nameless, he said, but the welder shop is still standing. It was not affected. Why is he saying the explosion happened in the welder shop?
People can say anything because people want to be negative thinking. I don't know if it is. Let's assume it is Bomblast, and it already happened. What is the interest there? Why the people insist that it must be a Bomblast? What is the benefit there? What had happened had already happened. People those who has gone has gone. Those who are wounded were wounded. And then, whether it is a gas explosion, whether it's bomb blast, what's the interest of the general public? Why people I want to shift this issue to bomb blast? What the benefit do we have? We were saying the right thing, that it's not a bomb blast, it is a gas explosion. Is there any benefit that people would derive from bomb blast if it is the one that happened? So we are saying the right thing. We are saying what exactly happened. Why is it that people are saying Bomblast? If it is Bomblast, what benefit will they gain from that issue? So, but whether it's Bomblast, whether it's a gas explosion, as we observe, the government will not leave this issue like that. I am sure a strong investigation team. Committee will find out what happened to that. How does it happen? So people should rest. People should cool their mind. Government is very much concerned. Governor, His Excellency, before he went there, he sent his deputy, including myself, and the head of service, and the rest of government officials to go and assess the situation. Before we were there, disaster managers were also there, like NEMA, police, Nigerian Army, Nigerian Air Force, Red Cross, and the rest were all there.
Thank you, sir. As we wrap up, I just want to know. Thank you, sir. I'd just like to know the status of the school, the primary school. When will it be safe for children to return to school? And were the primary school children amongst the fatalities or the injured survivors of the explosion?
Please repeat your question, please.
I'm asking about the status of the primary school in the vicinity. When will it be safe for the children to return to school? And were the primary school children amongst the fatalities or the survivors, the injured survivors of the explosion?
I don't record any casualty in the school. But the school can still be open today, because as I saw it, there's nothing wrong with the school. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing that will damage the school at all. So the school can be open any time.
Sir, but they keep saying that the school was damaged. So people on ground out of Kanu that reached out to us said the school was damaged. And you can see the students. I will revisit. Hang on a minute, sir. And I want to ask you this. Just calm it down. We just want the best for Kanu. It will be well with Kanu. If nothing happened to the school, we are watching videos of it now, then why were the pupils on the streets running for their dear lives, crying?
Thank you for watching.
Why? And if nothing happened to the school, and people say